What is up, everybody? Jay Nell here with a quick recap of UFC from Wichita, Kansas. Happened last night on ESPN 4, I believe it is. I made one pick on Twitter and Instagram right before the event because I was confused. This was a US event, so I figured it started at 7. I'm in Cali. Figured it started at 7. I guess it started at like 5. So I got my little 15-second prediction, 45-second prediction now at about 7:15. I'm like, okay, great. Beginning of the event. If anything, I just missed the first fight. Let's get into this. They were walking out. Out comes JDS. I was like, oh wait, what? But either way, I got my prediction out before that fight, and all I made a prediction on was the main event. So we'll get into that in a second. Real quick honorable mention for Nico Price. He got a spectacular victory against Tim Means. I did not make a pick for this, but spectacular prediction or spectacular finish. I can't even speak. They were going back and forth in the first round. They both drew blood. They both had their moments. Tim Means actually put Nico down first with the takedown. Then he mounted some serious ground and pound, and I got worried there for a minute for Nico. Nico managed to survive that round, get back to his feet. On comes the second round. They're going back and forth again. Every time Nico did tap Tim cleanly, he was affecting them, and Nico actually had his back up at against the cage. When the finish came, he swings a right hook that's all face jaw of Tim, knocks him on the ground. Hammer fist later, he knocked Tim Means all the way out. Sleep. Tim Means' head was like floating up off the canvas, looked like his jaw was broken. Someone let me know if Tim Means is all right. Great win for Nico Price. Who do you think he should get next? Definitely a top 15 opponent. I'm not sure where exactly he is, but who do you think should be next for Nico Price? Now, main event. This was the only pick I did, and I got this pick. I chose Sagano Junior Dos Santos to beat the Black Beast, Derrick Lewis, and boy, did he. First off, this was a great fight. I think we all knew somebody was going to get knocked out. They were going back and forth. You didn't know who it was going to be. First round, they're going back and forth. They're trying to fill out the space real quickly. They quickly engage. Junior Dos Santos' kicks looked really quick, really swift. He looked in great shape. So did Derrick. Derrick looked slim and trim for that big old frame. He's moving well as well. I believe Junior actually landed the first shot that stunned, or that was effective first, but then Derrick kept backpedaling. So when Junior would hit, his back was already against the cage. So Junior had landed this nice overhand right, blow. But Derrick immediately come with this counter right, blow, which almost sat Junior down. Junior had to catch himself with one hand and kind of do a little circle and go back to the other side of the cage. And now here comes Derrick, and we got to fight immediately, people. They're going back and forth again. They're both stunning. They're both dodging. They're both getting clocked. You just know somebody. Now, towards the end of this first round, Junior lands a spinning heel kick to the solar plex. Correct me if I'm wrong on the name of that kick. All heel, all guts of Derrick. Doubles Derrick over in pain, so we think. Junior comes over to start to finish the job. I think he comes with another kick, but then Derrick comes up with one of the swiftest punches I've ever seen. Nearly takes Junior Dos Santos' head off, but Junior got his leg up in there, so he didn't kind of catch it all. And we're like, whoa! Derrick was playing possum. Oh my God. No, he wasn't. He was really hurt. He's doubling over. He's trying to stand up straight, trying to mask it, but he can't. Doubles over again. But every time Junior gets close to him, he with a swift shot. So Junior has to be careful with how he comes over. He comes in with the footwork, comes over with the angles, and he gets him up against the cage again. He's raining down shots. The Black Beast manages to get him off of him. He's standing again. He mounts a kick of himself. He also had like a flying knee attempt. He was moving around. You could tell he's adding tools to that big old frame. We get through the first round, people. We get through the first round. Second round, more of the same, except for you can tell that Derrick is still affected by that kick to the gut. He's not moving quite as well. Someone let me know if he affected. Was there a broken rib? What happened there? Junior Dos Santos first he misses with the overhand right, then he lands with the next one, knocks Derrick up against the cage, and now he's mounting off shots, gets Derrick on the ground. Ref stops the fight. TKO finish. Great stoppage, and then the crowd goes wild. I'm going crazy. He's going crazy. His corner is going crazy. He sung happy birthday to his child. It was an amazing moment. It was a happy, joyful moment. Junior was so happy afterwards, and he's talking to the press and he's singing "I Can Believe I Can Fly," and it was so funny because I'm just thinking, well, he does live in Brazil. He was preparing for a fight for a while. Probably doesn't pay attention to pop culture and what's going on with a man who sung that amazing inspirational song, although eventually we'll get to a point where we separate the man from the music. But I digress. He was singing I Believe I Can Fly. Singing and dancing, it was just so elated, so made me smile to watch him. And I've always pointed to JDS when I say, I always encourage people, you got to make yourself a star. You got to market yourself, put your personality out there. And people always take that to mean you got to be an asshole. You got to talk smack. And JDS is always one of the fighters that I point to where you can make a name for yourself. You can put your star power out there, put your personality out there without being a jackass. JDS is known for being one of the happiest people in the entire MMA world. And here was another example of that. People want to see him fight. People want to see him fight for the belt. We love his personality, and he does it without being an asshole. He's a great example of just putting your personality out there. So who would you like to see JDS fight next? He wants to fight again immediately. He wants to stay active. DC, I believe, is actually recovering from an injury, and we know he wants Brock. I say JDS is probably going to get another fight in between. Francis Ngannou tweeted a little emoji. So who would you like to see JDS fight next? He gets this in the heavyweight division. He's got 3 in a row. He gets 1 more. He's going to start barking for a title shot. So let me know how you did on all your picks. On any injury updates. Benel Dariush also got a good win as well. This is actually a pretty good card with a lot of unknown names, but they had something to prove, and we saw that here. It was a great card, so check it out. Again, let me know how you did on all your picks, any injury updates, and who do you think JDS should fight next? Any other honorable mentions that you have? And yeah, follow me on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, where I have 15-second predictions, recaps that come out sometimes right before the fight. So yeah, I'm on Snapchat now. Subscribe, like, talk to me, take care. Goodbye.